Okay, we're out here in the St. Petersburg area, city, and you're coming with me to check out these houses. We just left my office. It's as I mentioned, it's going to be a new style of video, so you have to be patient with me. And I'm coming to check these houses for the first time, so we're both seeing this for the first time. So I'm coming here to check out how bad is the traffic, because I knew that this one was going to be a busier road. There's a bus stop right here. It's a corner lot home, but this neighborhood has consistent sales of a 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, going anywhere between 5 to 570. This house is listed at 330. It's been on the market for 0 days, maybe about one day. So that's why we come out here very quickly. Make sure that you like and subscribe. So I've got a nice front of the house. It shows well in photos. It could be a great midterm rental. We do have to have good windows in order to avoid a lot of that noise. And one of the things I'm noticing first, let me just kind of set up the camera. One thing I'm noticing is that there's some cracking here in the front of the porch, but it does have a very nice curb appeal. Okay, and it looks like we've got a very nice and decent patio. Another thing that we're looking for in houses like this, guys, is the unpermitted square footage. Can we add, to it? Can we make it? Can we buy it at 1,000 square feet, sell it at 1,200? Does that make sense? So we come in, greet it with a kitchen. Smells a little bit like cigarette smoke, so we have to, address that as well. The kitchen. This is gonna be a full remodel. So meaning new floors. As you notice, I immediately close and you get rid of all that noise. Not sure if we have power here today, so we're here on camera. All right, so this is kitchen. It looks good. I mean, we kind of have to figure out a way to make it work. And we have a huge area here that could have been a garage in the past. This could have been a garage. I'm not sure if this is included in the current square footage. We got a 1-bedroom here with a closet. As you see, we've got different type of floors. The walls look okay. The windows, they look good. These are impact, I believe they are impact double pane window. So we have two bedrooms and a bathroom here. We do have power. So this bathroom will need a full remodel. I mean, this is perfect though. This is just what we're looking for. It's not a tear down, it's a cosmetic update. We have somewhat of a nicer mechanical. It's a matter of finding a price that makes sense for both buyer and seller, right? Because I know the buyer is not going to give it up, right? They're going to want to make sure they get a good deal that is brand new in the market. But at the same time, it's a house that has a ton of potential. My clients are here, so we're gonna have to finish up on this video very quickly. It's like another garage-like area. Dining room, I would say. And we've got a bathroom here. Very interesting bathroom. All of it needs to be remodeled, but it looks pretty cool. And hey, Sean, how you doing? Good. You mind if I just finish a shot here? Do you mind if I glare at you? I can edit it out if you don't mind. Guys, come on out here for a moment. Come with me. I'm just making a quick little video. Okay. It's nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Luis.
Anastasia.
Sean, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Anastasia, good to meet you. Well, welcome my friend. I'm on that YouTube craziness. So.
Yeah, I saw your page, man. You got a lot of...
Thank you so much. And it's going to be good for us to, start from out here. I'm actually good. I got everything I wanted here in video, so I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, so I'm headed to the next one, and I'm just going to record my thoughts. Let me just turn off my I want to record my thoughts before I lose it. We had different levels in that house. the square footage was already added to it, so it's already 1,400 square foot. So it would be good if somebody comes in and just remodels the place, just completely updates the 2-bathroom, new kitchen, you know, maybe level out the floors. There is going to be that situation of, okay, we're buying next to the road, and it's a little loud, and it's not going to be the best, you know, potential investment possible. But I think, you know, it's all about the numbers. So as long as you can make it work and make the numbers work, the deal is there. So right now, I know that there's a lot of comparables in that area that could justify a sale price of at least $475, $475. And if you're getting it at $30,000, $300,000, I mean, that's $175 that you get to play with, right? Minus holding costs and overhead, transaction fees, etc. Let's say that you're all in, I don't know, $325. You can resell for $475. Let's make that $450. There's $100K to play with, you know. So it could be one of those deals where your profit, you know, if things don't go well, you're looking at $20,000 profit, $30,000 profit, $50,000 profit. It's not the best, right? But it's actually also a very steady one, because you're not having to convert a garage, you're not having to convert anything. It's already been done. The square footage is there, so it could also be a very quick in and out 1 month project. But anyways, let's continue researching, let's continue checking out the area, look at just the community, the beautiful day that we got going on. Let me show you the neighborhood of the next house that we're stopping at real quick, so you can get a view of the community here, because we are headed to the next listing and we're almost there. We're 1 minute away. So it just shows you the quality of the neighborhood. Look, you know, some houses here starting to look a little bit more remodeled. All right, I'm gonna make a right here. Again, just sort of checking out the neighborhood. You have some houses that are not as well taken care of, as well cared for. All right, so we're almost there. So I just wanted to show you the listing location. So look, this is kind of what we're looking for. The very next door house is already looking nice. This is the one that's currently up for sale. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so I'm gonna show it to my client, and then right before we take off, I'm gonna do a super quick video for you. All right, so it's gonna be quick, I'm letting you know. All right, here we go. We're gonna make a super quick video of 3233. This one is about 1,100 square foot. And it's interesting because you have this garage that doesn't connect with the house other than the exterior. So there is a lot more space here to be used. And we were thinking to add that into the living room, right? You just get rid of our garage so that the kitchen is not hidden back here. And maybe we can put the kitchen, push it a little bit further that way. Because we have the 2 bedrooms here. Bedroom number 1, easy remodel. Bedroom number 2, easy, ready to go. And then you got a bathroom for both of them. Everything has to be redone. There's not a lot to see other than, you know, what you just looked at. I'm using these videos because it's gonna be a lot easier for our contractors to provide us a quote. So thank you so much, contractor. You know who you are. Bernard, thank you so much for everyone who helps us, all the contractors that we work with. Thank you so much, contractors. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And thank you for giving me a price on this. Mr. Bernard, appreciate you. All right, that being said, look at this. We got this living room space that I believe could be the potential master. They already have a division here. So it's a little, you know, it's a little short here. I'm not sure if that's the word. Sorry, my English, my brain just went into a cloud. But anyways, I believe that this could be turned into another bedroom, and we make this a master bathroom with a maybe an expansion Maybe we can expand this bathroom out here. Maybe we can expand the bathroom out here. And then it has this weird, interesting space. Maybe we could cut an opening here. Not sure if we can do that, Mr. Contractor. We got a big tree that needs some work and some TLC, so we need to trim some of the edges of this tree. But everything else looks really nice. We got plenty of area. It looks like we have some sprinkling equipment and an area for a shed. So you could have a very nice jacuzzi right here. And then I do not believe that we can expand into anything here because we don't want to get rid of these windows. But finally, like I said, I think that this could be a bathroom. That way you can access it from here. This could be a bigger shower area, and then you have the the laundry room unit for everything. And that's it. So let's go ahead and get to the next listing. My thoughts on that house. Okay, sharing my thoughts on that last house that we just left. Very interesting, very interesting. I believe that there is a potential for us to add that garage into the house, adding more space to the dining room area, living room space, which frees up space for us to use that back room area and turn it into another master. Because I do not see any other area where we can make a well set up room, if that makes sense. That will make sense with the rest of the floor plan of the house. So tearing down the garage wall, not sure if that's possible, but potentially opening that up. I'm going to talk to the contractor, see how much it will cost. I'm thinking that whole rehab could be anywhere between 100 125, which it's a high-end remodel. So it's a matter of making sure that those comps are there. We did find a house that sold for maybe $525 in that area, $525,000. But yep. We're working on it. We're looking for more homes, and we're gonna go ahead and check out the next one. So let's go ahead and see what it's all about. All right, making the quick one for $39.10. All right, we got some lights, power over there, so that doesn't look really good, but the community is super peaceful. And by the way, that house that we just left from, traffic was also, on a not busy road. There was not a lot of traffic because I forgot to add that. So we have a 1-car garage. We have a nice mango tree. The front of the house is nice. It's been well cared for. Now this house is listed at $320,000. Okay, so hear me out on this. It's $320,000, but they're advertising it as 900 square feet, and I believe that there is some part of this house that is not permitted. So we already have a nice kitchen. Nothing needs to be done to this area. We could use new windows, but we could use a new vanity, mirror, tub, all these things, windows as I mentioned. We got 1 bedroom here, and then we have this baby room, and then we have this back room here, which I don't believe is permitted. So we're most likely gonna need to build a window, a closet on this one to get this room permitted. I'm not sure if it's a matter of this is counting as the room, all of it, because it's got the closet and the window. So I'm not sure if they make all of this a room. Like if I get rid of this and this, is it all a big master suite, right? Is that what I'm seeing? And then you have this room here as well, which with his own closet. Another avenue is to break it down and maybe, no, you know what? Just leave it as it is. Just make this a very nice room. It could be like a nice office. Get it permitted. Get the bathroom fully updated. Turn it into a luxurious bathroom, and then make this a conversion into a master bedroom. Okay, and that's where the big money is going to be spent. This is going to be about $50,000 to do. So I'm already thinking, you know, contractor, you let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking 50K on this. You know, floors are good, roof is good, maybe another AC unit, windows. So probably all in 80K. So if you buy, you know, if you're all in 400K, and this is really high, you know, this is, you buy a 320, you spend 80K, you know, this is really high. You're not even negotiating anything. And again, 80K might be a little low, so it could be even higher. It could be 450. So the resale value of a house like this after flip would have to be around 550, right, to have that 100K margin. Yes, we have the comparables for that. Yes, I do believe that it could work, but we have to look at some other examples, just kind of calculate the final square footage once we include that back bath bedroom. And other than that, you know, you got a decent home all throughout. You know, you have decent water heater, panel. I mean, all of this will need to be converted. The floors look okay, the kitchen looks good. Like I said, new windows, maybe some nice recessed lighting, and then you end up with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, right? Bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2, with the bathroom, and a 3rd bedroom here. I think it will be wonderful, and most likely around the 1,200 square foot margin. So contractor, let me know if I'm wrong, but that's the video for this one. A little bit longer. Didn't want to spend that much time. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so the reason why I decided to look at that house, because I know it looked nicer on the photos, and why would you go after a house that looks okay? And it's the reason why is because I knew it had some square footage to it that was not converted. And as I mentioned, you know, it's a matter of numbers. You could be buying a brand new, fully updated home if they're selling it to you at the right price, and you just slap it back on the market at a different price tag. That's it. You made money. So, guys, I just, you know, I want a boat like that. So bad. Anyways, thoughts on that house is that we could potentially consider that master bedroom expansion. It would get rid of the garage though, which is also, you know, it could be useful for the house, and the master will be right next to the kitchen, so that's something that needs to be considered as well. But it would add an extra bathroom, master bathroom, to that area, and you have a laundry room in that bedroom as well. You know, it's something that we've seen done, so it's not abnormal to see a garage turn into a master bedroom. Now, and then including doing an after the fact permit for that back room if it's necessary, once again, as I mentioned, because you do have the window in the closet. It's just like it's not connected. So I'm not sure if it's a matter of just getting rid of those 2 walls that are separating the micro room with the bigger back room. Yeah, and I don't know what that bigger back room was. Maybe it was some sort of a lanai or a Florida room in the back back in the day. So we could also pull up those photos and see, you know, look a little bit further into it. But my bottom line is it's $320,000. What if you get it for $280, right? What if all in you're 100K, you know, 400K all in? And we got steady numbers in this neighborhood that you can resell this for $550. You know, if you pay your realtor to sell your house, or you use me, I'll give you a better deal, right? I want to earn your business. But if we get that puppy sold, you know, you're all in 400, you're selling it at 525. And at 525, you're paying real estate fees, you're paying overhead costs, And let's say you made $80,000 on this flip. That's not bad. That's not bad, especially as you're getting started, as you're getting to know the area and the community. But once again, like I said to all my clients, I am not the smartest person in the room. I am not the, you know, richest guy in the room. But I got my feet on the ground, and I'm willing to share my experience with you and what I'm learning, as well as bring you along with me in these videos, make all of this for you. It takes a lot of effort. A lot of people don't know, real estate agents, we don't get paid for the hour. There's no boss giving me money to come out and do any of this, or pay me to show houses or anything like that. So it's a lot of, like I said to everyone when they say, I don't want to waste your time. Well, listen, my whole career is built around investing my time into people. So if I were to think about it in terms of I cannot waste my time, I would not talk to half of the people I talk to. But I think that's what's allowed me to grow and become better at what I do. And a lot of people call me and say, you know what, Luis, you're one of the few agents that actually listens. A lot of the agents are so busy and they are so caught up in their heads and their business and their commissions that they won't take the time to stop, slow down and say, hey, what do you need? What do you need? Let me listen to you. And maybe you're saying something that your words are not helping you, and maybe you're not the best at saying what you mean to say, but as an agent, I want to be there to understand what you're saying. Anyways, I want to make this video super long. Those are my thoughts on that house. Let's continue this crazy tour in the St. Pete area. I'm very close to the house, so let's go ahead and get set up for a quick stop here, and also put my phone down, my camera. All right, see you in the next one. Okay, this is 5711. We came to this one because even though we know it's in a busier road, the comparables are looking really nice. Now that one is looking like it's gonna need some work too, but some of these houses have already been fully updated. Okay, so we do have somewhat of a busier road here. We'll come in. All right, you got a garage. It's a 2-bathroom. It's a 3-bathroom, 2-bath. And the shingles, they also look like they need to go. So we probably need a newer roof, new windows. Come in, very typical St. Pete style home, where they have a living room that is broken off of the whole house. I'm not sure why they used to do that in the olden days, but we could get rid of this wall real quick, very easily, opening up the kitchen area. So it'll be basically all of that wall will go away. You have a guest bathroom, obviously full remodel, full remodel. And then you have little storage, bedroom. This bedroom has its own closet. So you have your closet on this bedroom. And then you have, forgive me if I'm shaking a little bit too much, then you have a master right here, a master bedroom. Forgive me if it's a little dark. And then I got no lights here. And then I got a master bathroom that needs to be fully updated as well. So I'm thinking $10,000, another $10,000 for floor. Anyways, I don't want to put a lot of numbers out there, because then my contractor comes back and said, Luis, you said this, that, and those are not the prices. And I don't want to get you viewers all excited, and then, you know, it's a contradiction. But windows need to be redone as well, so we don't hear any of the noise. And then we have the rest of the house that extends outwards here. Kitchen needs to be fully done as well. So again, a lot of people stay away from houses like this because they see the listing price and they think it's not going to be a good investment, but they don't take the time to look at the comparables to understand why the seller's, you know, pricing the house at this level. So if you do that, if you take the time to understand our market, you will see a lot more value than if you. I have a lot of investors too that they come in, they take a quick lens and they say that's not gonna work out, but they don't really understand what we're looking at. So as long as you take the time. So you got plenty of space here. There's already an RV set up there. You got storage, plenty of space here to convert. This is St. Pete, so it could be a midterm rental unit after you're done with it. You could have a jacuzzi. Anyway. And then we have this garage that could be the potential conversion, where we could add another master. Yeah, this is exactly the same thing that my client went through. He couldn't get it open. All right, so this is the garage, which is a level below, but it's got plenty of ceiling height, so we could raise up the garage and have, you know, have it all level out, or maybe just keep it the way it is. The contractor will let us know. I know a garage conversion could be anywhere between $20,000, and then you add the bathroom to it, that's another $30,000. So this could be a $50,000 addition. Now, would it make sense for us to go that route? The numbers will make sense if it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So that being said, let's go ahead and send this video to our contractor, get a price opinion on how much it's gonna cost to redo this house. I really appreciate our contractor for taking the time to make these numbers for us. That way we can continue our shopping processes. Thank you so much, owners, for allowing us to look at your house. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next one. Okay, let's go ahead and make this quick video. Another main road house. The reason why is because of pricing. You know, they come at a better price when they're on this area. Now, some of these houses have already been remodeled, so we need to look at the comparables. This is an actually cool opportunity, in my opinion. It's listed at $299. It's for our contractor to look and give us a potential price for the conversion of that garage. So we come in, we got nice floors, and I'm thinking that the floors could be the only thing that we could hold on, that we could hold on to. And we also have very good windows. So when I fully close the door, it's very, very quiet in here. It's very quiet. I don't believe we have a central AC system, so we do have that wall unit. And then for the rest of the house, we've got a kitchen here that needs to be opened up. And it seems like it was done by the previous owner of the house. So what we can do is repaint the cabinets. The cabinets could be repainted, but I do believe that we could use a better or different backsplash, better counter, and obviously brand new appliances. Here we have a laundry room with the water heater and the electrical panel and a view of the exterior. So I'm just gonna quickly, guys, get this out of the way. And of course, like I said, it's for our contractor to review these and be able to give us a quick pricing so that we save him time and he doesn't have to drive around with us. Okay, so we have to put a new fence. There's no trees around, there's no cracks in the house or anything like that. So let me just go ahead and walk around, show you the neighbors. These are neighbors number 1. Neighbors number 2 look really nice. They seem to have a really nice house, well taken care of. And then you have another neighbor here. Okay, so like I said, no settlement issues, some storage. And then we have this exterior. This is a part of the house where I think we could do a conversion. Now, we have the plumbing here in this room, so I don't know if we have to drag plumbing out of this room into this next place that I'm hoping that we can remodel. But this would be where I'm thinking we could have an extra bathroom. I don't think that this is permitted square footage, so we could use this as a master bedroom, potentially switching this into a master with some sort of access here maybe, and then having a master bathroom here. Now, it would take away from the house itself, because we do have a very small dining living room area. So we could potentially open this up, you know, turn this bedroom into some living space, like living square footage, like dining, or I'm not sure, but it would be basically you open up the house from here, and then you may have a TV room here and a dining room here, and then you have a master bathroom with one single room. So that's gonna be the downside. And I did not see a very clear path to expand out there. So that being said, this is the bathroom. You know, it's already been done. Some work has been done to it. It's got a an electrical mirror, smart mirror, which is something I recommend on all houses you do. And the backsplash has already been done, but it's not done properly. I mean, as you can see, look at this. It's just not done properly. It wasn't done fully well as it should have been. So it's like homeowner handcrafts. So, you know, this doesn't look good. It doesn't look sharp at all. Let me use my little example so you can see all the details that I'm looking at, right? All of those things, guys, I mean, it just takes away. So the bathroom looks really nice, but you can't sell it like that, right? Bedroom with closet space. Maybe we can make this a master. Maybe we can make this a master bedroom. And maybe we can turn this into another bathroom, another bedroom, and a central bathroom. So it could be the master over here, a master on this side, and the 2 bedrooms over here on this side. these are just options, and it's just more for contractors to tell us, to let us know whether or not that can be done and what would be the pricing for it. But this house is listed at $299, and again, all those listing prices, they're negotiable in my opinion, so you can come in and just see where the situation is at. But yeah, you have some nice floors that you can hold on to. You have the terrazzo floors that we can hold on to, so we don't necessarily have to do floors. We could also just repaint the cabinets. We do need new new countertops, new backsplash, and the construction of the whole bedroom bathroom here, which is roughly $50,000-$60,000. So all in for this house, it could be anywhere between 80, right? 80,000. I'm not sure also what to do about AC, if we just need to get better mini splits throughout the whole house. That's another thing. And refencing the house, so it could be 100K. So all in, plus overhead cost after negotiation, you could be all in 400 on this one. Same. Can you sell it for at least 475? That wouldn't be a big profit chunk, a margin there, but it's just me throwing numbers out there very quickly. Okay? All right. It would be a better idea if we get it at 250, if we only spend 80,000 and we're all in at 320, and then we sell it for 75. Looks a lot better, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the next one. The reason why you didn't hear my thoughts on that previous house is because I ended up stopping at the 7-Eleven and I ate a sandwich. My client was like, I don't eat food from the 7-Eleven anymore. What do you all think, right? You might think, well, gas station food, that's horrible. I wish you had seen this sandwich. It was so nice, so well looking, so good looking, so healthy looking. This was pretty much done today, best by Thursday, which is today. I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It doesn't say when it was done, but I gotta tell you, those last two properties, so the one that we just left from, interesting. I mean, I don't know what to say. The garage area can be converted, but I don't know if it could be converted into the master or if you could make 2 rooms out of there. I think that you could make 2 rooms. Perhaps make a bathroom in that little tiny laundry room area, and then perhaps create a master. But that would require re-permitting some of the areas of the house, which is something that my contractor would do for you, so it's not impossible. But anyways, we just made it to another one. We got a couple more to go, so let's go ahead and get it on video. This is the 5299 listing. Actually, we gotten the best buys at this house. It's a Dodging a B or something. Corner lot. Really nice community. We've got very little traffic here. Speed bump. Houses look really good. Neighborhood looks really good. We have solar panels. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and I see a lot of potential in a home like this. So after this, I do want to drive around and show you the neighborhood, because as I mentioned, I think that there's gonna be a little bit more potential on this house. So our contractor to give us a price on the remodel, how much it's gonna cost us, so we don't have to come back. So when you come in, we have kitchen. We got to get rid of this wall. We need new floors, new windows too. These are very thin windows. We need new windows, new floors, new light fixtures. As you can see, we need new lighting fixtures here all throughout. And then there's going to be some unpermitted square footage outside that we can include. This needs to be redone, fully done. Then over there, I'm gonna show you what's outside in just a moment, but here you have bedroom number 1 with a closet here. Bedroom number 1 with its own closet, windows. You got bedroom number 2 with its own closet and a window looking the exterior. And you got their bathroom, guest bathroom for these 2 bedrooms. Also needs to be fully done. You got old school Florida tiles. Okay, and then this is where it gets really nice, because I do not know, I think this has already been added into the square footage, permitted. So this room is already permitted, so you just need to update it. You just need to update it and make it the full master suite that it needs to be. I'm telling you, this is perfect. This is really good. Okay, really good stuff here. Now let me look at show you the exterior, because that's where it gets the best. That's where I saw the best areas. This one is listed at $360, and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. 1,225 square feet. Okay, so right now I believe the current price is somewhere around $275. $275 a square foot. I heard some very loud noises, and that's why I was quiet for a second. But this is unpermitted square footage that has already been heated. They have an AC unit here that is already heating this space, cooling the space off. But this is not included into the house. I don't believe that this has been permitted, and this is some area that we can also add so that we can sell the house for more. So we can sell the house for a bigger number. All right, get more money out of there, out of that. And you don't need to do an enclosure here, but you could consider enclosing this. Not necessarily, it'll get rid of the view. So maybe having another way to access this exterior patio will be great. As I mentioned, it's a corner lot, so we have a lot of extra space here. And let me just show you the view of the roof. Here, this is the flat roof. So you can see what it looks like. And then we got more roof over there that we're about to go and check out to see what the status is. We got a wooden deck, so definitely I'm just by what I'm seeing, it's definitely gonna be 100K. You know, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, floors, but that's why we're doing these videos, to have the contractor give us an idea of the pricing. So let's go ahead and get on to the next one, and I'll see you soon. All right, 2% battery left, so I may or may not be able to get this on camera. We have one more house to look at that we may also not be able to show you, but I just wanted to drive around the community and show you the immediate vicinity on this house, because I am very interested, and I think that some of my investors might be ready to make a move on a house like this. These are the immediate comparables, which would be other corner homes just like these. In fact, this one right here behind me, as you can see, has, I hope you can see it, this one behind me has the solar panels already. So that's gonna be a great home to compare it to. Here's some more comparable homes. Here's another corner home that needs to be updated. This hasn't been done yet. This one also needs some love, TLC. We got some boards up. So again, we're looking for homes that have been fully updated. I got 1% battery. Let's see if we can get this one right here on camera. All right, hopefully the video is going to last us. We're about to shut down the camera, but this is what we're looking for. All right, so this is a neighborhood where we can pour the money and we'll find the comparables that will make sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and save some battery. Okay, so I just left that home. Quick thing, my client was asking me, are you using that as a comparable? No, that is a brand new home, and it's just showing me that the neighborhood has a ton of growth and potential, and that there are comps and numbers in that neighborhood that are up there, if that makes sense. But that is now by no means am I thinking that it's gonna sell for that same value as a brand new home. Obviously not. However, we were looking at those corner lot homes, and those are the ones that we're going to be researching for the comps, and I'm about to show you how I look at this comp. So let's go ahead and meet at my office and go over those numbers together.